Hello, Taurus, and welcome to my channel, White Angel Messages. I'm Angel. This Tarotscope reading is for the 16th to the 31st of March, 2025. The links to your other placements and to your playlist are down below in the description box. Okay, let's take a look first at how the planets are positioned and how they're influencing you, and then we'll see what messages the tarot have. Now, if you remember, the last time we did the Tarotscopes, Venus went into retrograde, your planet, on the 1st of March, and it's going to be there until the 12th of April. And Mercury as well went into retrograde on the 15th, and that's going to stay there until the 7th of April. Now, these two retrogrades are going to invert. They're going to have like an inversion of planets, and they're going to change. They're going to have a different version of themselves. So these are the two retrogrades that are going to influence once again the last 2 weeks of March. Now, at the moment when we start off, what we're going to have is both of them are going to be in Aries, and they're going to be conjunct with the Sun. What does this mean? Well, in particular, for Venus having this combination, we're going to have on the 22nd of March Venus star point. That is, it's a power day for Venus, in which you're going to have clarity, or you're going to become wiser regarding a lesson in self-love. And it could also be in relations with others. Now, basically, everyone is going to see themselves better in regards to what they're giving in love and to what they're receiving. So there's an important lesson for us that day. On the 24th of March, with the same combination, the Mercury retrograde is going to have a power day as well, which is called Mercury Kazemi. And that is, if you remember, we took care of the Mercury retrograde in the previous Tarotscope because it started on the 15th, but it belonged to the previous Tarotscope, because we had said, well, if we take care of what we're saying and we're thinking well about what we're saying, then even the messages that we sent out and emails, and people tend to read them after the 15th, it could cause confusion and misunderstanding. So if we take care of that before and we start to think better of what we say, we can avoid these problems, right? Because this is what Mercury is doing. However, on the 24th, we're going to get clarity to a message or to information. Basically, it's going to be the opposite, okay? We're going to be given this clarity, and we could use this day to carry out a conversation, which could be very, very helpful, okay? So keep it in mind, if you want to have clarity amongst the confusion and misunderstanding, this is the day for it, the 24th of March, okay? Now, what's going to happen just a couple of days later? Here's the shift and the difference in the versions. That is, Aries is out of the picture, and both retrogrades are going to be entering Pisces, okay? So what does this mean? With Venus, in conjunction to Venus, we're going to see the truth. And this means that we could have some painful realization in love matters, okay? But this is not something that is coming out to harm us. It's actually coming out to help us move forward, because if we see the truth in certain things, we can let them go, okay? We can easily let them go and carry on with our lives, okay? So we're going to learn something, and we're going to become much wiser, okay? With the Mercury retrograde instead in Pisces, with this version of this retrograde, we're going to feel even more confused, okay? Do not believe everything you hear on 29th of March, because there's going to be a lot of confusion that day. Even what you think as well, thoughts that come through your mind, don't believe them. Reflect as much as possible. On that same day, we're going to have the sun going into an eclipse. It's going to be the sun eclipse in Aries, okay? And this is going to bring out something new, a new start, a new journey. It's going to give you power, and it's going to give you hope to move forward, basically. And they're going to have a lot of ideas. Now, in particular, your 12th house is going to be once again activated. And for you, in particular, this is going to be like the rebirth in your spiritual journey. So pay attention to a lot of intuitive messages that come through, okay? The day after, on the 30th of March, we're going to have something that hasn't happened for a long time. Neptune is going to enter Aries, and this hasn't happened since 1861. It's the start of a brand new era. We're going to be taking this quantum leap forward to new beginnings, because the truth is going to come out in so many things. Humanity wants transparency and wants to do things. People don't want to stay tied down to inaction and not knowing things. So be prepared, because it's going to be the start of everything coming out to light and the truth coming out. And the truth, when it comes out, is going to then trigger a lot of action. Okay. Now, in particular for you, Taurus, when this happens for you, this means change. So trust in divine timing and let go of what no longer serves you. Have no problem of letting go. Okay. Dedicate some time to spend in solitude as well, which will really, really help. Okay. A shift for basically everyone here. Let's take a look at the tarot and see what Spirit has for you for messages that could be beneficial to you to lead a better and happier life. Let's see. Spirit. Wow. Wow. Way too much. Incredible. However, I'm picking up that I have to pick up certain cards. This one. This one. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Incredible. Wow, you're going to have a really big change. We were saying that there's going to be change. You've got it. The energy is very strong with you. Okay, it's like they said, a month of rebirth. Okay, let's take a look. 8 of Cups. A very nice card to start off with. Okay, because you're walking away from things that you don't need, because you're looking for the truth and you're leaving everything else behind. See the change when we had said it came out for you, and it came out really, really strong. Okay, you're going towards the sun. If you can see in this picture, it's really nice because she's going towards the sun and she's leaving everything else, and then all the birds around her are very happy. So it's going to be a really good change for you. Then you have the 7 of Swords coming out. You're thinking a lot. You're planning it, and this is really good, actually. You're not just going off into the wilderness saying, okay, let me go see. You're doing it thinking rationally, and this is really, really good. Okay, now we have the 9 of Pentacles. Okay, we have the 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. You are a bit guarded. Okay, because you're planning things out, and you don't want things to go badly, obviously. So you're going to be a little bit guarded, but that's not a problem. You might just spend a little bit more. It's okay. There's nothing major to it. Okay, let's see. Then you have the Page of Wands in the reverse. Okay. Yeah. If you are, however, a little bit impatient, that could lead to extra spending. Okay, be very careful here. The message that's coming out here is don't be hasty, don't be impatient. Okay, because that's coming out. Then you have the 9 of Swords. Okay, the 9 of Swords. Yeah, this could be a little bit of anxiety, because if you do that, see there. This is coming out as a warning, because if you do that, if you're a little bit impatient, it could cause you anxiety. So the best way of living is to avoid this. This is why we consult the cards to see what actually comes out. Okay. It could also be some truth that comes out that you don't like, but remember, it's to let it go and go forward. In fact, 5 of Pentacles, you feel a little bit left out at this point, right? Some sort of loss, or etc. But this is the change that we're all going through. We're going to be losing something, and then, of course, something else is going to be coming into the picture. The Knight of Swords. Okay, when you lose something, you find something else. You make room for something else to come in. Okay, there is a new energy that is coming in, very impatient as well. Very strong, very direct, actually. Okay, and it's an intellect, a very intellectual figure. Okay, the 5 of Wands is in reverse. Great, no more conflict. This is good. Okay, when 5s come upside down, the end of a conflict, you're going towards peace, and it's beautiful. See what I said? When there's a twist in the turn, it looks bad, but then at the end there is. And then we have the Hierophant in reverse, because you're going to actually change yourself. You're going to become a little bit more rebellious. That's why the stars were saying take time in solitude and let go of what no longer serves you. And that's what you're doing. Okay? And you're becoming stronger at this point, like we had anticipated with the stars. You're becoming stronger. You're taking on direction for yourself, and you're deciding for yourself, saying, no, this is what I want to do, period. Okay? That's why I was saying a little bit rebellious, nonconformity, etc. You're going to be starting to do things new, in a completely new manner. Okay, Taurus, this is good. This is really good. Congratulations. Very good. Okay, the change is going to be welcomed also for you. Remember to stay tuned to intuitive messages that are going to be coming through. Well, I hope you like this. I enjoyed doing it for you. I love the twist and the turn that are coming out. And these are coming out similar to everyone. Right at the end, things change and everything comes out really good. Okay, Taurus, thank you for being here, for liking, sharing, and subscribing. And I'll catch you on the next one. Bye-bye for now from Angel.